He doesn't want to lay in his cage anymore. He's been laying outside more and more. This morning it was frosty out, and he was frosty too. Look at his sun. The sun is kind of weird tonight. I'm finally official with my car. I got my Green Steel USA LLC magnets on there. Bamboo Farmers with my phone number. It's finally official. I'm so happy. I got them on both sides. And I also got my magnets for my cleaning service. And then in the back here, I got big circular magnets here with my name on it. And I ordered one for my cleaning service and one for my bamboo service. Because I need to look professional when I go and prospect these people to be bamboo farmers. And I finally getting my T1090G form from the unemployment. That was a pain in the ass to get it, but I finally did how to get it. And as you can see, we do have a sort of type dog pen set up for Sassy Sally because she became in heat. But I told him no, she won't go inside the igloo. That's beautiful. It's igloo. She won't go in the igloo. But she will go inside this cage, and we put the glass door right in front of her so she could see on the outside, so she's not really covered up too much. But she's very warm inside, and at nighttime I just put a heavier blanket inside and on top of it, so it's, you know, sealed up. Because the dogs are just, you know, they're really just trying to really kill her and kill each other just to get to her, and I don't want that. I don't need this aggravation. And some sparrows passing by. So she has an appointment tomorrow at 10:30 at the veterinarian to get herself checked and make sure she will be entitled to get spaded in a week or two. And then I'm gonna have, oh, I forgot. I was at the library today. I knew I had something else to print out. But I need to print out a form to get Tiny Bear and also, not much Tiny Bear, but Blue Moon definitely. Get him neutered. He's very aggressive when he's in heat. I don't need this aggravation, especially if I'm planning to travel again. I was very excited to hear back from the SBA loans. They might approve me for $5,000 to help me out. That would be awesome. I could put it into my vehicle because she really needs it. I need wheel alignment. I need front alignment. I need rear alignment. I need tires. I need spark plugs. I need alternator. I got the starter motor already. I need to get an alternator, new batteries, get a windshield, get a side window, get it tinted, get the air conditioner working back again. That's $5,000 just right there. So I'm grabbing my little solar light because Sally, I decided to keep Sally just up in the house, inside my bedroom, inside the shower, and get her real comfortable at nighttime. And she sleeps in there, no problem. She sleeps in there. And I had the heater going in my room so she's not cold or anything. And she has extra blankets in there and stuff so she could snuggle in there. And that's where she sleeps. She has to be protected against Blue Moon and Tiny Bear because they're in competition to try to hurt her. And I don't need the aggravation from that. And then other than that, we tore down the shed. We have the shed pieces over there. We didn't take the walls. There was a big snake. We left the walls where they are. We just piled junk on top of it. And it needs to be burned. We got some cinder blocks from it. We have this burn pile we need to get rid of. We have another burn pile over there I need to get rid of. Junior Petunia has been in his 2-acre paddock so far. And he's done an awesome job so far, what he's in there doing. But he wants to be a bad boy with his, down here with his food containers. One has survived because it's been nailed to the fence, and then I forgot that I need to get the hammer and nail the other one, the other blue container, to the fence. But I thought he plays like take the white container and nail it to the fence. But he seems to play with the white container and the blue container. But I think the blue container thinks is like representation of the blue pool that he's just mangled up. So I passed by a Dollar General in Keysville, Georgia, heading to Augusta the other day, and they have larger pools in there for the $17.99. So I'm thinking I'm going to get him a larger pool this year. And he's just learning to go into the mud. He's been in the mud for a couple times now, and I filled up the mud hole yesterday, so he has a lot of mud in there. And he's just doing him. And he's clearing all that land out from here all the way down, all the way forward to the front, because eventually we're going to hook up this shed and put it in this area and make it into a greenhouse and processing house for the bamboo, and a greenhouse attachment with the cow panels attachment to the side of it, so I could grow fruits and vegetables all year round, and hoping to get the shed going. Look at him. Can you guys all see him? It's that white thing. It's him right there where that black container is. Junior's gonna be 7 months old. 7 months old. This is the pig they told me to put down. They told me that he's not going to be able to hold his weight. This is a pig that I spent a lot of money on going back and forth to the vets. This is a pig that had all his car rides inside a little Sassy Sally's little dog cage. But this is before Sally came here. They would go in the little dog cage. I miss my piggies. Would I do it again? Yes, but the sow has to be 2 years old. For me to do it. She has to have her second or third heat cycle for me to accomplish a good, healthy mama and piggy relationship. I have to have a better setup for them to have it done. When Bonnie busted out her cage, I should have, at that point in time, to set her up a new cage and let her be in that area so she would have her babies with no mud hole. The mud hole was contaminated, caused her to get sick, and she died. Pigs need mud, but not right after they have their babies. They need to just be in a nice, cool, shaded area with lots of breeze. Would I have these pigs during the summertime or the wintertime? Well, the wintertime in Georgia is kind of hard to fluctuate. It could go literally down to 16 degrees. Then the mama and the babies would need a heat lamp, accessibility to electricity. If you have any, a generator would be necessary. If you don't have it, a heat lamp, extra hay, and make sure mom doesn't lay on top of her piglets during this time of transition. Because they'll, build nests in the hay, and they could accidentally roll on top of their pigs and kill them. Normally a Yorkshire pig can grow full size, 2 years old, 690 pounds. It's not fat, it's pure lean meat. I feed my pig 2 times a day, and he gets a couple snacks throughout the day. Fruits, vegetables, corn, pecans, nuts. Whatever is donated to me, I'll throw in there. And I sling it in there so he finds other places to go and work and find other nuts out there, bugs and grubs and whatever he eats. Okay? To consider free range. I have manure that I've collected from Stubbs and the gang and Bonnie and Clyde. And that's ready, constantly turning it over, checking the compost, checking the heat source, constantly flipping it from the bottom to the top to the bottom, moving it around every couple of days. And where you see the big patches of green grass, it looks like, that's manure hay. That's what they call it, manure hay. That's a very well fertilized area. And I got it almost everywhere. Wherever the pigs were at, that's where I got. And once Junior reaches his goal of clearing out the land all the way down to my neighbor's yard down at the end down there, then he should be 1.5 years, almost 2 years old. And then at that time, he'll be ready to be studded out for babies. I want him to have a good cycle. I want him to have a good legacy, you know, left behind. And then if you get a baby girl, I could get a baby boy somewhere, you know, and continue going through the cycle. But other than that, there's nothing else going on out here. Still got to fix the holes from when the truck got stuck in the mud during the nasty rainstorm because it got so flooded out here. It's the same area that I need to make a complete turn for this RV. I wanted to move the RV up to the top of the road only because of the water, you know, but it is what it is. I don't think it's going to make much of a difference. Oh, other than that, I got to get going. The temperatures is starting to drop. We were in the 65, 70s today, but tonight's going to possibly go down to the low 28s. And stay warm, stay dry, and have a good night from Green Steel USA LLC. Ciao.